Well, I'm here in front of Oak Leaf City Hall. This is one of the other smaller communities here in Ellis County, and I can still see a little bit of that leftover ice accumulation, just kind of hiding behind these little shrubs here, right here off of this main road. And Oak Leaf is definitely a place that I'm familiar with as far as pinpointing on that radar, as well as folks that live here. And I know that you guys in Oak Leaf had plenty of accumulations. I think at least that you guys actually got some more snow than parts of central and southern Ellis County, from Midlothian over to Oak Leaf and Red Oak, over to those areas, managed to get some of those flakes as well, in addition to obviously the ice. I mean, it's on the roofs over here, it's still hanging on, but boy, are we glad that the temperatures were much more mild than they have been. So let's talk about KTX Transport a little bit. They are working right now on opening an office in the Waxahachie area, as well as hiring on some operation staff. So when it comes to folks that just need to run the everyday operations, KTX is growing quickly, and DJ is going to need some help getting through those busy days. And if you go to shipktx.com, or the Facebook page, of course, you can follow more information on them. And once they start hiring and once they have that office open, of course, I'll bring that information to you, and they'll be publishing that as well. As I look off to my left, I see something that I am very, very excited about, and I'm excited to introduce it to you, but that's going to take a little time. Stay tuned. That is coming soon. So let's get into what we're looking at. It's just a much warmer situation than what we've been expecting, or what we were expecting last week, what we experienced going into the latter half of the week and into the weekend. Monday, sunny skies, going to be a little bit windy. Winds of 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting possibly 20 to 25 miles per hour. Highs will be in the mid-50s, so it's going to be a lot more comfortable. Monday night, clear with lows in the low 30s, so it's still going to be right around freezing. It's not going to be the hard freezes that we've seen recently, but it's still going to be cold enough to where some of those more sensitive plants could be affected. Tuesday, sunny. We're warming up, highs in the low 60s. Then Tuesday night, looks like partly cloudy. Lows will be in the mid-50s. Wednesday, sunny skies, highs in the mid-60s, so that warming is continuing. Wednesday night, mostly clear with lows in the mid to upper 30s, so still chilly overnight. Thursday, sunny with highs in the low 60s. So we dip a little bit, right? We dip a little bit into the lower 60s. And then Thursday night, clear with lows in the upper 30s. Friday, sunny with highs around 70 degrees. So the warm-up is here, and we're going to be right back to around 70 before the weekend comes in. And it looks like for the weekend, at least at this point, looks like we could have a slight cool down. But trust me, nothing like the cool down that we saw last week. So make sure you go to elliscountyweather.com and look for the latest updates there. Go to shipktx.com for the latest on DJ's operations at KTX Transport. Be watching on Facebook and Instagram and all those different places for what I am introducing next to the Ellis County Weather brand. I think you're going to enjoy it. I certainly have, since I got this whole thing set up. And, if you want to speculate, you can. If you already know, don't ruin it for everybody, right? But there are a few of you that already know. Don't ruin it for everybody. But I think that this might be a fun little addition to this operation. Stay tuned for this weekend's cool down. I guess I really even don't want to call it a cool down compared to what we've had recently, but I'll have more on that coming up this week.